I don't know where Peter Obi slept yesterday night. He wake up. They teach Mr. President the purpose of state travel. So he went to the UK last time. The people where you carry go, all of them are your mandate, your mandate, your mandate. He compared with Trump. Say, you know, see Trump as he travel go China. You see people where carry go, business people. He said that journey brought in a lot of investment opportunities for the Americans. But Nigeria own and tourists go do for them. In short, and the UK even benefit from Nigeria where you travel go there. Now the tweet worry for this class of people see. Because you need to understand how to run government from a business mind perspective. We'll see now. As you can see, now be this. We take one after the other. State visit by leaders are not tourism. Is it not the tourism I go do now? And diplomacy is not a fashion parade. Training, classroom training, I give them. Every foreign trip undertaken by government must deliver measurable benefits. You know, we just travel without any reason. It should bring benefits to the people where they sponsor the journey, where they use their money, they travel up and down, including investment, technology transfer, trade agreements, factory expansion, industrial partnerships, and job creation. He continued, during President Trump's recent visit to China, the American delegation reportedly included a few top government officials. Mark it to a few top, very few. People where they work for the government, now few Trump carry follow body, okay? Few government officials. And many of the biggest figures in global business and technology. People where they drive the economy, now carry follow body. Like Elon Musk, owner of Tesla, CEO of Facebook, CEO of Apple, CEO of Google, all of them, now carry follow body. You just carry few people where they think, or your mandate you can or your mandate will just stand. Consequently, huge trade deals, plenty trade deals, worth several billion of dollars, including about 200 Boeing orders were achieved. Boeing orders, so 200 aeroplanes where they carry people. 200 were ordered. Now business they go do. They go use the country make money. Let me tell you this snap picture. The list of the entourage included people who follow Trump. Now so Donald Trump, the president of the country. Marco Rubio, Secretary of State. Pete Hegseth, Secretary of Defense. So few government workers. Elon Musk, Jesse Ung, Tim Cook of Apple, Larry Fink of BlackRock. Several of them, you can see, several of them, all of them, billionaires where they control the economy, where they control the lifeline of America. You can see now they be this, all these ones, you can see them, they all followed Trump to China, and they be this, see Elon Musk here, Apple, several of them, to bring things back to the country, to open doors for the country. He continued with the list, you can see them. This is how serious nations approach diplomacy by aligning foreign policy with economic expansion, industrial growth, innovation, and national productivity. So, I hope that lesson can be learned from this recent visit, comparing them with the president of Nigeria's recent state visit to the United Kingdom. A large entourage of politicians, aides, now people when President Tinubu carry follow but they measure solo and government officials traveled, yet Nigerians are still asking a simple question. What exactly did Nigeria bring home? What do you bring home for this journey? You want to carry on body all of your mandate people go Lord of God. According to him, which factories are coming to Nigeria because of this journey? What can go do? What power, technology, manufacturing, agricultural, or industrial agreements were secured? How many direct jobs will this visit create for Nigeria youths? What investments were attracted? What measurable economic outcomes can the ordinary Nigeria point to? The delegation reportedly included, you will come mention their names, so President Tinubu, Senator Mrs. Tinubu, the wife, 12 governors, 9 ministers, 7 members of the National Assembly, over 20 senior state house staff, over 30 security personnel, over 10 domestic staff, several supporters and associates or your mother people. Now they follow body go UK. This face no dey there. You no see this face there. This face no dey there. This face no dey there. Compare with America and Nigeria. America where they up here, they still need more. Nigeria where they suffer, multi-dimensional poverty country, the poverty capital of the world. Everything is scattered. Now your mandate people go UK. He continued. It is not enough to ride horses, wear matching uniforms, attend royal banquets, and release glossy photographs. Optics. Symbolism without substance cannot feed hungry citizens. This is the reason why they don't like Obi, because he go talk and the way it be, wasting state resources. He said today, Nigeria is in decline, battling serious insecurity, food insecurity, unemployment, a weakened naira, declining industrial productivity, and worsening poverty. At a time when millions of Nigerians struggle daily to afford food and survive economic hardship, every kobo spent on foreign trips must produce tangible national value. No, if person don't get money, they waste money on para, they waka. Investment, factories, jobs, export, infrastructure, and economic opportunities should be the target. He said, Nigeria needs leadership that is focused less on optics, picture. And one. Oh, they welcome you. No. And more on productivity, less on ceremony, and more on measurable economic results. A new Nigeria is possible. Anyway, we listen to Dele Farotimi.
Tinubu went to London and he brought back an agreement to receive criminals and failed asylum seekers in Nigeria. In exchange for exactly what? You just saved the Brits billions. Conservative estimate is 2 billion that they are spending annually on the problem they have on their hand. And then you went there and took it off their hand without any concession. They got a £750 million loan that is meant to be paid. At the end of the day, the bulk of that money will never leave Britain. The remaining will end up in Chagori's pockets. And we know where that is going. But at the end of the day, we are clapping. Our president went to London. He was well received. Even Ouattara, he ate like jollof rice in Buckingham Palace. How does that change the price of petrol in the market? Exactly what has that done for the Nigerian? How has that changed anything? Nigerians were dying in their droves, being killed by terrorists, most of whom are either enabled, tolerated, mollycoddled by this government. Well, he went off to London. People were being killed in Borno, massacres all over the place. But he went to London, steak dinner. Barely any acknowledgement of the many people who are dying unsung in the country that he left behind. Rome burnt, but Nero was fiddling. The rulers of Nigeria are worse than Nero. Did you notice? Governors who had no business being there, ministers, even Akpabio did not sing. All of them went off to the UK. They went to London to receive the president who left Nigeria that they left behind. This madness has to stop sometime. But beyond bellyaching, you know, there is this proverb that the Yorubas have. Roughly translated, it speaks to the relativity of pain. It says exactly how does the belly ache of the monkey becomes the concern of the baboon. That is the Nigerian situation. Those who rule Nigeria have no care for the afflictions of the Nigerians. They went like tourists. Or as someone just said, they're like kids who were taken to Disney World. They were busy opening their teeth up and down the place when they should be anointing their heads with ashes. Weeping in the public sphere, to talk of the evil that has befallen us as a people. But no, they are what Yorubas call alive in the road. They went to London to gallivant and their country is burning. Burning. But then, who do you blame? Who is to be blamed for the affliction of the Nigerian, if not the Nigerian who tolerates every madness under the sun? Look, the week that was is the same as the week that was before. Nothing positive to report except the pains of the Nigerian people. If Umahi is not busy chasing Nancy around, he's chasing somebody off their land, or he's threatening some journalists somewhere. In the midst of all of this, where is the actual governance, and when does it even get done? Everybody is just busy feathering their own nests. That is the lot of the Nigerian on a day-to-day basis.